issue. Why you keep talking to the same? I'm like, God damn, what you want me to go mess with 20 women? No, I don't. That ain't me. No.
Oh, Lord.
That was her issue. Me talking to the same person. No.
He talked to multiple.
No. Why you?
Martell has slept with multiple people in this marriage. Let's be clear.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Talking to you guys about Martel Holt finally getting his comeuppance on social media, Twitter. His baby mother shows him the way. She isn't the one, she says. Now there is some strong language in the 280 characters tweeting that happens between herself and Martel Holt. She exposes some images of some text that they also had as well. And you know, really and truly, he lost this particular front of the war. There was a lot that was said. I'm going to show you some of the particular tweets before it goes off. But I want to say this as well. First of all, if you guys watched my last video, I spoke about this. I said Martel Holt ain't no different to Derek Jackson, to the Quavos, to the Futures. There's a propensity to cheat because there is a disregard for what women are. There's a total disregard for commitment, and there's a disregard for human life as equals. You know, when you consistently cheat like that, it's because often, number one, you see yourself in poverty. You see yourself in emotional poverty. You're lacking some level of discipline from your lack of having an emotional care yourself oftentimes. Now, sometimes this could be a narcissistic vibe. Let's keep it real. And that in itself is something that might need to be diagnosed. But obviously everyone is on a scale when it comes to narcissism. But I think obviously with Derek Jackson, what we've seen with Quavo, what we've seen with Martel Holt, especially Martel Holt and especially Derek Jackson, the serial cheating that goes on, which just doesn't need to happen, right? To the point where obviously he cheated for 5 years, like he had an affair going on for 5 years, so long as we knew anyway, what he told us, right? And then has had one child with another woman, and has potentially another one coming along the way with another woman. So he has no regard for these side chicks either. And so, to be honest, it's not about needing something, which he made a claim about, oh, you know, Mel wasn't doing this, Mel wasn't doing that. It was nothing to do with that, because every woman that you had, you ended up cheating on with another woman. You brought another woman in, and so there's been several women over the course of the years, and you've got to a place where you've not realized how much damage you're doing, not only to your ex-wife, but to your children. They've got to look at you in the face and think to themselves, they're going to know that you're a narcissist. And when they get older, it's going to be very difficult to have a relationship with you because they know what kind of man you are. There's a lot of sick people in this life. I'm not going to be honest with you. When you're a narcissist, you're sick. You're sick because you don't know how to treasure life. Everything's about you. There's such a self-indulgence, and it causes destruction. So yes, I say sick. But I want to kind of just obviously showcase again what the mother of his child, another one, said about him on Twitter. I want to make it very, very clear, guys. It's strong language. So if your children are watching, please hide their eyes, okay? Because there's some strong language in there. I don't want to be responsible. I'm not here to be your parent. You are the parent, okay? Appreciate you. Let's get into the particular video, looking at it. Okay, so the first thing that kind of set off the whole madness and the whole shebang on Twitter, yeah, was that this young lady, I don't know her name, was obviously tweeting about the show as it was going on, Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? And in the show, obviously we know that Mel was speaking about him having several women and several women that he was caught with, and he was denying it. Now here on Deshaun Lovely Holiday, she put here, no Twitter text messages or DMs is not the place to have a discussion, but keep on and I will take the time and show everything at Andy hashtag WWHL. Isn't just about Bravo shows. I'm sure they will want all the tea. You don't want this smoke. So she's ready to talk. Listen, when you mess with the wrong one, you know, this is the day. You know when we sing, this is the day that the Lord has made. Listen, when you sow into certain grounds, just know the reaping will come. When you sow into certain grounds, just know the harvest will come, okay? Let me say it in my pastor voice. Just know when you sow into the ground, know there's a harvest that's coming. Oh, somebody talk to me, please. Look, so, you know, when you do certain things, there's a consequence to it, right? Stay hydrated. there's a consequence that happens to it. And so, she, again, I don't want to read the whole thing. It says, you need to STFU. I always been here for you. You're going to make it harder for yourself. Nobody's paying you any mind. Pick up the phone and I will not scream anymore. This is Martel Holt speaking to her. Look at the energy. You need to STFU. I've always been here for you. You're going to make it harder for yourself. Nobody's paying you any mind. Pick up the phone and I will not scream anymore. So instantly we've got this energy that he's bringing to the table. That's why she's responding the way she has, right? She puts FU as well. And then she puts another tweet here. I'm a ticking time bomb. I'm going to mess it all up for you. I don't give a F. All this because I tweet about the show. Keep on calling me out. Keep on calling me out my name. You sorry excuse of a man. Good night. And this she highlights the kind of messages that are happening in a conversation. And I want to say that, look, relationships on these in 2021 and going forward are going to be played out on social media. We're going to see more celebrities being outed, more men being shown to be narcissistic. We're going to show more men that are serial cheaters. There's going to be a lot of men that are going to lose a lot of reputation. And until the reputation affects the bag and affects the money, it's going to be very hard to stop these men from doing what they're doing, right? There's no real repercussion for the behaviors that they exhibit. And that's sometimes the issue. There is no repercussion for the behavior you exhibit. And this is why we have to have God in the scenario, and we pray that the people are led by God, because when men don't have a conscience, narcissistic people, they do stuff like this. They destroy families. They destroy their own family. And what for? A little bit of power? A little bit of sex? A little bit of what? Money? Come on, man. And the thing she puts here, this was the message that he puts, if you don't answer the phone, I'll be coming by. Pick up or call back now. B, you forgot I built your house. I will cut you off. You better fall back in line. Look at the language. Does this sound like a man who cares for the mother of his children? Does he care for the mother of his children? You see, that's the issue with these type of people. Like I said, when I first encountered a narcissist, I didn't know it was a narcissist, right? I just knew that somebody was mean, right? That they used it against me, like they did something for me, and really it was only so that they can use it against me to say, hey, you know what? I did that thing for you. How are you gonna not do this for me? And I was like, whoa. But it's different for me. I can't do certain things, right? And so look at this language here. The insult B, you forgot I built your house. So already got a reminder of what he's done. Okay, I will cut you off. There's a threat. Okay, you better fall back in line. And there's the action. And so you see these narcissists, they try to bring you in into this world where they think they can control you, and they put measures in place to control you. They put measures in place to control you, right?
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult because it is pretty disgusting what I am, to see that kind of thing, right? So he goes on, there's another conversation, and she goes, B, did you not see I posted your previous post? I'm not Melody, Arion, Michelle, or the rest of them tired Bs. You come by if you want to and see what happens. Haha, built my house, but yet I got a mortgage. Mama's country ass pussy. Yeah, you already know what it is, right? Pussy, boy, please, I will get everything I'm deserved. I told you one more lie. So obviously, she's paying her own way in terms of the housing. Obviously, he built it, but she's obviously paying her own way in terms of the housing. What's really interesting is obviously her comparisons to Melody, Arion, and Michelle, because I think there's obviously the other women that are involved, but I think the fact that she has that heat, like I'm not Melody, Arion, Michelle, speaks to its own. Speaks to his own viewpoint as well about what she thinks about other women. And this is some of the problems that I have with other people that sleep with somebody else's man. That when they come into a knowledge, that comment here, I am not Melody, Arion, and Michelle, almost feels a slightly dig to the other women. Like, I'm not saying that Michelle didn't know. I'm not saying that Michelle doesn't have a beef with her. Maybe she does have a beef with her, but it does feel a little bit like a slight towards the other women. Like, yo, like you got a problem with old boy. Keep it at that. But when you drop their names into it like this, it just seems like you're being a bit arrogant. And it's like you are in no better position than any of them. You're still in a position where he's tied to you. He has a child with you. You are tied. You are in no better position. irrespective of you giving him the bombs, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're giving him the bombs tonight, and I'm here for it. But it just feels a little bit like you can't be talking about other women or the other women that have been with him as a way to kind of like show a level. There's a difference, and I get it. She wants to show the difference between herself and other women. But all she had to say was, "Listen, I'm not the other women." Right? That's what you say. You didn't have to go out there and say the other women's names. But when you did that, you made it really, I guess, made it obvious who you were talking about. She's like, I'm about to post everything. Keep up the B stuff. Last warning. Go tend to your many kids or women, Martel. Okay. There's another few texts, and she goes here, I'm not about this life, but you know I can adapt to anything, Martel Holt. I mean, she's really atting the brother. She's not even coming in directs. Tick, tick, tick is all you're hearing in your head. I'm your dynamite. I got pics, recordings. Uh-oh, Martel. Med records plus medical receipts. Bring them out, bring them out. I mean, I added that, but she probably didn't say that. Hashtag love and marriage. Huntsville. Hashtag LAMH. And so she wanted to make sure that you're not going to miss that. So obviously, look, she's obviously got some level of power in this relationship. She's got some scope. She's got some dirt. She's got something to be weighty. She's got some things that are going to be able to speak volumes in the situation between herself and Martel. And maybe, you know what? Maybe she is the Delilah to his Samson. Maybe, you know, this is the one that he made a mistake, thought that he could rest himself and give her power to let him know what his weaknesses are. And she's going to use it against him, you know? Like I said, when you sow, you reap. Here's what she said. I'm telling you for the last time, I got your voicemails and I have downloaded them to my computer and I sent my sister a copy. If anything happens to me, even a splinter, you'll be responsible for all these threats. Ooh. And look at this. I wasn't trying to make threats. I say things out of anger. You know that seriously, all jokes aside, if I wanted to go there with you, I can, but I'm just trying to love and be a good father. Wait, what? I wasn't trying to make threats. Okay. I say things out of anger. Okay. You know that, seriously, all jokes aside, if I wanted to go there with you, I can, but I'm just... So wait, hold on a minute. So you were joking, yeah? You were saying things you were joking and simultaneously saying things out of anger, and you also said you could go there. Tell me about confliction. Because I'm conflicted right now. Bro, this water tastes like gold right now. This water tastes like gold. Tell me that you're not conflicted. I'm conflicted. What do you mean, bro? You're talking three different things here. You were joking, it wasn't a threat, and you were saying it out of anger. Okay? Which sounds like me that you were meaning it. And then said, seriously, all jokes aside, if I wanted to go there, I could. That sounds like a threat to me, sir. Sounds like a threat to me. She says, obviously, get out my DMs and my VM. What's VM? I wonder what VM is. Matter of fact, let me let you know you don't have my main number, so you don't have my main number, so blow me up. You ever notice how? Voicemail. Okay, voicemail, coach. I really like that. Thank you. I don't know who said that to me in my head, but thank you. It says, obviously, matter of fact, let me let you know you don't have my main number, so blow me up. You ever notice how it doesn't ring often? Get out. Okay, it has a ring often. It's just for you and the rest of them F-boys and be my. Okay. I mean, she's really on smoke, you know. Today, she's not really playing them things there because she even put a couple things there, memes and that. It's a bit messy still. All right, cool. So, obviously, this is still going on. He's like, can you pick up the phone? Boy, my guy, he really does love a double text, innit? Can you pick up the phone? We need to talk. 9:35, pick up the effing phone. So we've gone from pick up the phone to pick up the effing phone. It doesn't take long before he starts flipping, is it? It does not take long before he flips. It's like, I don't give an F about your... Okay, I think she... Okay, that's why. I was wondering why they were singing. So let's just have a look at this. So obviously, she pick up the effing phone. It says all night and all morning you're gonna keep calling. I'm not going to answer the phone. I told you last night that it's not my main phone. You got too much S with you. Leave me the F alone. And he goes, I'm okay the way to taking y'all to church. I'm okay the way you to taking you to church. Let's have a new start. I've been nice. We're too old to act like this. What? You think you're gonna flip? You think you're gonna flip and come and talk to me like that? You think I'm dirty? You think you're going to flip and come to me like that? Darling, it doesn't work like that. Let me tell you something. It doesn't work like that, bro. Like, you're not going to flip and then think you can come to me like and tell me about you've gone to church. You think you've gone to church? You need more Jesus. You don't need church. You need Jesus, Martel. Okay, says we can take a long ride or trip, anything you want to do. Man, that sounds like he about to take you to the woods and take you out. Bro, if I was you, I'd stop talking. It's sounding very ominous right now. If she ends up missing, we know why. You. She's like, just stop. I heard my phone voicemails. You are a narcissistic mama's boy. You don't get your way, you will snap. I'm completely done with you. If you know what's good for you, mail me my money and leave me alone. Way. Mail me my money and leave me alone. Cuzzy. Are you gonna have that? No, jokes. But I mean, obviously, like, again, she must have some level of power in this relationship, because the way she's talking to him, she knows a few things. Martel, did you let your hair down on this girl's lap? Did you let her know the secrets of Samson? Did you let her know the secrets of your strength? Because it sounds like this girl is Delilahing it up. She knows all your weaknesses and is about to use it against you. Okay? He says, you know what I will do to you? I'm not giving you anything we speak. Bro, that sounds like a mad threat. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That sounds like a mad threat, bro. That is not pretty. That is not pretty at all. That's kind of scary. Like, you're talking about, like, obviously you've been moving mad and everything, but the fact you're saying, you know what I will do to you, I'm not going to speak to you, anything, that's kind of scary, bro. You gotta be very, very careful, man. You know, police can easily see that and throw you in prison, bro. Oh, for what? She's like, I'm not so you can put your hands on me like your other women. I'm a grown woman and I said I'm done. Oh, physical violence, bro. Physical abuse. We need to get the police up involved in this. Physical abuse as well. So it's not just, cheating and not narcissism. You're actually physically abusing some of the women too, bro. You need to fix up. This is not it. In fact, you know what? Like, it's scary to think that certain men think in this way, that they abuse the power that they have in society of their strength. Like, bro, you're not meant to use it for the evil. You're meant to use it for good. Your strength is to protect. Your strength was to provide, to keep safe your partner, and you're using that against the person to do damage to them. That's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't give a F about your daddy or anything anymore. All you bees is trying to take me down 3 minutes to away. So you're saying that all the women are ganging up on you and you can't see why they're ganging up on you. He's definitely a narcissist. He can't even see his own tail. You can't even see the destruction you've left. You can't understand why they're moving mad. You can't understand why they're deciding to not, care for you at this moment. You can't see it. Oh, bro. You're moving mad on a shotty. Okay. I've got another thing here. It says, go ahead, my daddy's there, make his day. He's like, don't give a F about daddy anymore, blah, blah. And he goes, obviously, guess what? I'm not shook. You're not even in the car. You're sitting in the bathroom at the B house. Go tend to one of your kids. I know where your Missy, I know where your sissy ass is, Martell, at all times. I'm done looking at your messages. Don't send another B. Okay, I mean, she's really trying to level it up to him, bro. She's making sure he knows, cuz. Like, if he didn't know before that she's not the one, he knew after that, bro. Listen, man said, listen, come if you want to come, but I'm going to shake you down. It's mad in a dunya. All right, let's see. I think there was one or two. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's any other post. There was some more. Yep. It says, play is over. I can't sleep and nobody else will. Listen, this girl came to war, She didn't come to do anything else. She came to war. You know what I'm saying? She came to war, blood. My girl didn't come to play. She came to war, blood. My girl had them tweets loaded. Look what she's saying here. Okay. She's like, I told you what was gonna happen if you called it. It's on and popping. Can't sleep. Then everybody going to stay awake. You sorry, mother F. And goes, go call Marceau and run the streets and go to your little apartment. There's some hoes out there tonight. Go leave me alone. Oh, and you can tell Marceau and the Scots. Oh, they can back the F off too. You should have been checked, Marceau duty ass, but you couldn't fit me in TV because of your fake marriage. Oh. Now I see why she's coming at Melody too. Fake marriage. Oh. Oh, low, below the memories. You started that showing you had a child, showing. You started that show knowing you had our child. Yeka broka maskabadeyato siama kobre kitopaya kapaya. Enko brosken tingamboroko niakapa. Bro, you started the show in 2018 knowing that you had a child. Oh, we have to do a separate video for this. That's madness. Marcel and the rest of them effers knew it. I got time. All this S because I'm tweeting about your show. Carlos going to regret the day they hired you. Oh. And Carlos is the guy that obviously does the hiring for the show. How I love Jesus. Oh. How I love Jesus. Oh. How I love Jesus. He can wash Martel as white as snow. It's Madna Dunya. It's all the threats you make can take them to hell with you. You sit here and DM me all calm. You think then threaten me again. You think you can threaten me again in text messages? We have been done for a long time. You get it. You get that right. You get that right. Yes, I've been cordial to a degree. I really should be doing this dramatic reading. To a degree, I'm not afraid if you, as everyone wants. But yes, I want my privacy, and my daughter deserves that. You take your my child over there with Ariane, Mel, and Michelle or Shelly, whatever that pregnant young ass girl name is. Now, why she gotta come at the young girl? I mean, what? Why you gotta come at the young girl like that, man? You know, why you gonna come? The young girl ain't done nothing but get pregnant, okay? Now, unless she knew that Marta was married, okay, then we can get at her. But you ain't gonna get at her. Just remember, you are part of the show right now. You can't be talking when you are also a part of the show. You got it twisted, so don't come preaching to me. Because Des, I'm not playing with your ass. You don't have this energy in my fave, and you know it. You don't have this energy in my fave, and you know it. You said F out of here, Martel. I gave your ass 3 minutes, like you asked, with 15 seconds to spare. Boy, my girl is not playing. She ramping. Coming up a ramping shot. Okay. And says, obviously, you're not running S over here. I don't like love it. I don't like love it. Respect you. Lord of mercy. My daughter was born way before the show came on TV. You say there week prior to her. You say the week prior to the filming came out with lies and still didn't tell me about you had a effing wife. Oh! So you didn't know you had a wife. You've been lying, Martel? Why you always lying? Stop all your lying. Why you always gotta lie, boy? Stop all your lying. Okay, no, I couldn't do it, so I had to kind of do it head voice. Anyway, so yes, we made a daughter, a mother effing, and you brought me 2 effing rings. You still lied. You told the truth when the gun was literally to your effing head. Hey, darling, were you pulling guns to his head? Darling, please. We don't want you to go to jail when you got a daughter. You understand? Don't come at me with nothing. Stop making accounts. You blocked me today for attaching you to everything. Oh my days. So she didn't know about that he was a husband, and the child was out before the show was actually out. So he knew. I don't know if Mel knew, but he knew. Huh? Damn. She said, I don't have time for insults over my little one. Save those tweets. You will be blocked. I'm only addressing this tonight because no one wanted me to. I told you all, if anything happens, you will know I'm a regular person with a heart of gold. Just want to live. I can live any dig without you. Can live. Okay. Oh, she put some other tweets. Furthermore, as I said before, I've been on the mess for a while. I don't give a F about what no one thinks. I have to take my kid to daycare alone. I got to be the one with a target on my back. A restraining order means nothing to a narcissist, but a bullet and a guard does. I'll be okay. Facts. Oh, I don't want to lose you, Martel, but she gonna fire the gun. And it's gonna go round and around, although you've blown. Okay, I don't know what other lyrics I can add to that, but anyway, man, it's mad in the dunya, bruv. Listen, oh, she said obviously, how many times have you seen Martel get up in a woman's face and get loud? Shoot, he did it to Wanda. Marceau's B asked did nothing because of what Martel knows. Oh, Mel just went to the car. Everything's right on TV, but views us. The English. Everything is right on the TV, but views us more imp than the seriousness of the true maniac. I mean, the English is a bit mad out here sometimes. You know. Oh man, it's crazy. She said, obviously, I don't want to preach or teach tonight. Are some of the blind, all of them mofos expose themselves on LAMH hashtag abusive cheaters, controlling narcissists. They expose themselves. Stop saying I did. All them women deal with the BS for the fame and the money. I want the money and the cars and the clothes. The hoes, I suppose. I just want to be successful. Okay. It's Imagine Dunya. So obviously people need to get real about what you're watching. Yes, it is good TV at times, but the stuff is really effed up. They got the biggest nasty hoe getting a vasectomy. They all know what each other's doing, but TV wealth, fame, plus more problems. I mean, she really is coming. Okay. She says, obviously, beauty and material things mean nothing to me. My salvation is what concerns me. I'm not perfect. I realize people don't want you to move on or speak up. It's terrible. This is especially true about community. The cats can't sleep at your home. My dogs can't stop a bullet. He has become my salvation. He has become my salvation. And the Lord is my strength. What's your thoughts? I don't know, bro. It's a bit mad right now, cuz. What's your thoughts? Let me know down there in the comment section. It's Mazzoline right now, cuz. It's a Mazzoline. Listen, I'll probably have to do a part 2 and just go back a couple of tweets, because there was a couple of things that were said. Mel knew about her. Mel knew about the other girls. Bruv, like, they were broken up before the show actually started. It's a bit mad right now, cuz. Yeah, we need to talk about some things right now, cuz. Okay, guys, we'll see you later soon. Stay hydrated, baby.